Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I would like to welcome you to episode 14 of this Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as the French. Vive la France! In the previous episode, we were really pushing the Germans back again. I mean, we've reunited our border here. This is actually British, not Italian, and we are currently trying to just hold the line here. Meanwhile, we have two separate fronts up here. This northern front with 55 troops who have done most of the push. I mean, their push was to take Belgium and the Netherlands back, which they have mostly completed, and they are currently trying to just finish getting Bitburg, Luxembourg, and Metz. Meanwhile, de Gaulle here on the southern front is trying to push back into the Maginot Line to retake Strasbourg and, re-establish the Maginot Line over here. So we're currently fighting over Alsace-Lorraine region again. We are still improving our industry. We're doing repairs where they are needed. That all looks pretty good. So these northern troops are just holding the line while these kind of central ones are pushing. We're using Switzerland as a bit of a fulcrum. Thankfully, we've got away from this huge front line that we were contending with for a while. I think deciding to abandon the Italian holdings here, reinforce over here, push back a bit, and then when the British invaded through Genoa, we decided to reunite and then sent our Alpine troops over onto this front. Was actually a really good decision. And I think we could probably even do with some more Alpine troops, so I might start building some. Resistance to occupation in Sardinia, eh? Interesting. That's not build troops, that's build troops. I want to build those. I want you here. I want you to join them. Yeah. I want those still separate so I can position them at will. I'm going to add 3 at a time. I think that's sufficient. I should actually double check what your formation is like. Your combat width is way too long. Should just be 20, that's acceptable, and then you are going to need quite a lot of support companies. Engineering, field hospital, recon, support artillery, and support anti-tank. You're kind of my special forces. We'll save that, and that'll require a bit of reworking. Much better. Now the reason you want the 20 width, by the way, I haven't really explained this, is when you're in a fight, you can see here combat width. That's usually in a division of 20, essentially. It's like the minimum's 20, then 40, 60, 80. So if you have all of your divisions divided into width of 20, that means you can have the maximum number of divisions joining at any point, rather than just wasting space. So if you have two 24s, then in a 60 width battle, that means you're essentially wasting an entire division's space. So you want to do it in multiples of 5, 10, or 20 for your armies. And that is a pretty important point, actually. Ooh, the Dutch are being pushed back here. It's probably fine. You guys are doing just fine. What have you got? Sufficient, but not great. And you are excellent. You are completely entrenched. Impressive. A lot of you are suffering from very low organisation, which is usually a symptom of having too large a front. So I might well divide you in 2. Do I have any spare generals? I do. 2 spare field marshals even. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split you in half. And I'm going to split you into there. And you... No, actually start with you. You are going to continue pushing into that bit. Are you? No. How do I want to do this? I think I actually want to give some of your troops away to de Gaulle. We're going to give all of your regular divisions to him. And you, I'm sorry de Gaulle, will need to be replaced with a field marshal. We seem to be losing up here again. It's unfortunate. Down here, I think we're okay. We are still definitely pushing. Oh yeah, loads of green numbers again. Good. Oh, and you. I want those guys assigned to that. I want you lot assigned to that. Go. We just needed more men down here. It was far too top heavy. And that meant we had men constantly cycling around, which is not efficient. Because as they cycle, they use up organization. Are there any more divisions ready for duty? No. 86 days still on that. It's May already. How's production going? We need more of everything. That's just because I'm building a whole bunch more divisions than I was before. So if we actually look at the recruit and deploy tab, we can see reinforcements seem to be completely... Oh no, we are slightly short. Mostly manpower, several heavy tanks which we don't have any spares, but reinforcements should be top priority. Upgrades, what are we short? We are short on a bunch of towed artillery and infantry equipment. That's just upgrading to the next level of infantry equipment. Then the support gear is for the Alpine troops, which we've just upgraded, which is fine. We'll get there eventually. We're only 422 short, so I think we will overcome that deficiency. Meanwhile, everything else is building up quite nicely. We're now producing 3.8 heavy tanks a day. Excellent. We can modify the government again. How are we doing manpower? Still have 1 million. Next level would be all adult serve, which then really starts to hurt your economy quite badly. But it does mean that recruitable population doubles, so we'll probably go up to about 3 or 4 million. What are we designing here? Artillery research, motorization, small arms research. We probably could do with that. Small arms would be this stuff, I think. What were the other options? Artillery, small arms, and motorization. Yeah, we want small arms. Okay, that's going well. We seem to still be holding this line. In fact, are we in a position to push back? Preparation is full. We could. Do we want to? Nah. Keep entrenched. This is the line where we're pushing back. Actually, speaking of pushing, do we have any close air support spare? No, we're still short. How about fighters? We actually have too many fighters, which definitely suggests that we have complete air superiority now. Oh no, we don't up here. Our troops are being bombed a little bit, though not a huge amount. So we could potentially shift. Why have we got naval bombers up there? Surely you should be down here. Let's stick you in there, and you lot should be bombing that. If we look here again, let's pare this down a bit. Oops. Ile-de-France. Go down to 300 of each. which will give us... Oh, hang on. Oh, they're in southern France. Right. And then here we need an airbase. You'll do. No? Okay, that won't do apparently. You'll do. You, new air wing, all the fighters. I'm going to put you up to 400. And your job... Wow. Oh, you're standing by. Look on I. Air superiority in the Benelux region. And there we go. That is now all sorted. And if we go here, rebase all, then they'll start moving to better locations for what they're doing. Cool. Alright, I'm happy with that. So that is the whole of France now covered by air power. So we can start looking at this again. I have a feeling we're actually being pushed back here. I do not approve. Your organisation is still very, very low. Yours seems to be acceptable. I mean, I do have mostly infantry armies, so pushing back is difficult for us. We're very good at holding ground, but not very good at pushing. So I think we reach a bit of a stalemate here, if not slight loss. We're still producing troops. Should be. Yes, we are. Just takes a while to get them all trained up. And we are still building everything. Motorized is now fulfilled again. Aha, encryption is done. Excellent. Let's do atomic research so we can get the plus 2% research time. Or better radar. Now we'll do atomic research for the extra research time. That sounds good to me. On pause. Ah, China has almost completely pushed them back. And I think we are pushing Siam back as well. So in fact what I'm going to do with this army is I'm going to say that your front line is here. Your job is to take that. Go ahead when you're ready. Just push them back. Alright. In fact, no, that's silly. Cancel all orders. Front line is going to be that. Your job is to take that. Okay, that's better. How are we doing over here in the meantime? In fact, how's the Navy's doing? We don't seem to be catching much stuff anymore. So it could well be time for us to shift some of our Navy to fighting off Japan. Man, the British have a lot of troops on the move out here. Crikey. Wow, okay. I don't think Siam's going to last very long, if I'm very honest. China has almost completely pushed them back again. Excellent. I think I'm going to give you some more Lend-Lease if I can. Yes, I can. More of this. More basic infantry. Hopefully they have enough convoys. I do wish there was a quicker way. Oh, there is. We do that. No. You only have 50, which is, I'm going to guess, 500. No, slightly less. Send them that. Off it goes. Alright. Ooh, the Netherlands has almost completely fallen again. Denmark is holding strong. Okay, in that case, what we're going to do is we're going to cancel that, and we're going to do a fallback line, which if it does what I hope it does, will mean that I can assign where I want you to defend. And you, also cancelling that, I want you to fall back. Start that again, shall we? Cancel that. Fallback lines are useful for positioning divisions for defense, for example behind a river or somewhere else in friendly territory. So yeah, we want you just to hold that. Go. Actually, I want you all assigned to this. Sorry, Belgium. France comes first. 21 days on the new tank, 26 on the new light tank. I'm building light tanks, aren't I now? I think I am. Yes. No. No, I'm not. I am still building light tanks, but I'm not building any more divisions. A heavy tank deficit is down to just 600. That's excellent. I have a feeling that you two need some more. And we could be building more construction, honestly. Let's start working on that, shall we? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa! Your front line is up to there. Get into position, guys. Jeez. Trying to lose me the war here. Okay, so we've taken this fallback line, which we're going to try and hold. We are now just entrenching. And likewise here. Rather more messy than I'd hoped. I was hoping to keep this. How's this doing? They are pushing us back slowly but surely. Right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to give these 3 areas up, because I currently have 4 units just defending that area. So our front line is going to be reduced to that. I wish I could cut across there, but I don't think I can. So we're abandoning that front position. Elsewhere along this line we seem to be kind of holding, but not really. Not quite what I had intended. Your line is longer than I'd intended it to be. Your job is to hold that. Your job is to hold that. Go. That's your fault. Or is it? That's your fallback line. You should all be assigned to that. You should all be assigned to that. Oh, that is Maginot there. We want to hold as much of that as we can. So that's your fallback. My bad. Okay, that should be fine. Our Air Force, which was Benelux, sorry, that's not Air Force, that's Air Force, Benelux. Oh, you are still fighting, never mind. You're still fighting, and you are as well. Okay. Oh, I still have a whole bunch of fighters in southern France, which I probably don't need anymore. Now you could probably all be in the Alpine. Put close air support up there, because you seem to be needing the assistance. Aha! New heavy tank. Oh yeah. Much more hard attack, much more armor, plus we're actually going to boost it even more. Because heavy tanks are rather important to us. So, in production, we are going to click on you. We're going to go on to you. I'm going to boost up your armor, boost up your reliability, boost up your main gun. I'm not going to bother about the engine, because I don't need you to move any faster. I think that... oh no, it's too much. -4 reliability, that's acceptable. +8 soft, +12 hard, +27 armor, little less reliability, +22 piercing, and slightly slower. That is entirely acceptable to me. Build them. Cool. Our new heavy tanks are amazing. 42. We cannot upgrade our artillery. We could get rocket artillery. Not really worth it. We could upgrade our anti-tank, I guess. Anti-air, which we're not using at all. We're already doing doctrine. We should probably upgrade our field hospitals and our recon. You can modify government again. I think we want ground support specialist, unless there's something here that we want. Max naval range, screen defense, capital, more ground support. Special forces attack and defense, that could well be useful. Cavalry and motorized attack and defense. Less attrition. Is attrition really a problem? I don't think so. Commando expert. We do have a fair number of Alpine troops, so I think we are going to do that. Which means that these guys have suddenly got a lot better. The Germans are probing our line here, but we are holding firm. And in fact, what I can be doing is upgrading my defences here. Which is some of the line that I was holding already. So in fact I should have taken the construction guy and then I'd be building all this stuff much more quickly. That would have been clever. Oh well. So we're going to build that stuff. We're going to drop you to the bottom so that those defences get built first. So it will take you a while to do it. Resources. I am very short on oil, so I think I'm going to get another one. Okay, that's more oil. And there we go, we have the new light tank too. Okay, so we're just going to start building the new light tanks. And I think that's all we want to do on that line. We are going to start improving our recon groups. And those are the 42s, which we are not at yet. Okay. Oh, hang on. Just notice this group's going to fall soon. If they fall, then we lose that 7. So we want to reinforce this lot. I'm sending in cavalry, so hopefully they get there more quickly. They do. We are losing them quite significantly. I would like you lot to withdraw to here, please. And I would like to send in some more troops to hold that. Then we can do an ordered withdrawal from there, which is fine. Oh, damn it, they got caught out anyway. What's this? Expeditionary forces from the Netherlands. Yes, please. You're sending me green troops. Where do I need you the most? I think I need you in my northern quarter. Ah, more production. Excellent. And more concentrated production too. The Germans might be pushing us back again, which is annoying. What changed? Things were going so well, and now they're a bit rocky again. How's the USA feeling throughout all of this? When are you joining, buddy? No sign. Alright. Feels like some of you could be better used. There. Don't go that way. Damn it. Except you're about to fall. Damn it. In that case, cancel the fallback line. Just hold what you have. All of you are assigned to that. No! Your front line is that. Hold it. Your front line is that. Hold it. Oh, no, all of you assigned to there. Go. Okay. still saying you're preparing an assault? You're not. Okay, so if you were to be preparing another assault, you would be doing that. And if you were, theoretically, to be preparing an offensive, you would be holding that. In fact, don't think I need that part. You would just be doing that. Okay. Just holding the rivers. But neither of you are enacting that. You're just preparing for it. Okay. And you would not be going for that. You would be going for that. Somehow we're still holding this little section up there, which is quite nice. Germans are probing us quite hard, but I'm glad I pulled my Alpine troops back to that area. Just seems like they're better used there. They are trying to hit us quite hard along this line down here. I'd very much like someone to reinforce that group, please. Alright, let's go back to this production list, no, construction list. We are still building that. I think we need to build that up to a 10. Where's the other town? Reims. Okay. Looks like we're about to lose Lille. Unless someone can come in from somewhere else and reinforce. You are on your way, but I don't think you'll be there in time. Are there any more troops arrived? No, there are ways away still. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you're enjoying this series, then please do hit that like and subscribe button. If you have any tips or advice for me, then please do let me know in the comment section below. I look forward to seeing them. I'll catch you next time.